Welcome to Chronicle podcast, a safe space for honest conversations about love, marriage, pain, healing, and growth. Today we begin a series that many couples fear to talk about, but many hearts are silently living through. Let me start by asking you something deeply personal. What happens when the person you trusted the most becomes the source of your deepest pain? When the foundation you stood on suddenly collapses? When the safety you felt in love disappears? When the words "I never thought this would happen to us" become your reality? This episode is not about judgment. It is about understanding. Because before healing can begin, truth must be named. When people hear the word infidelity, they often think of only one thing, a physical affair. But infidelity is broader and deeper than that. Infidelity is any breach of trust that violates the emotional, the physical, and relational boundaries of a marriage. It appears as emotional infidelity, sharing intimacy, secrets, affection, or emotional dependency with someone outside the marriage. Physical infidelity, sexual involvement, or physical intimacy outside the marital bond. Digital infidelity, secret messages, online relationships, inappropriate chats, hidden social media interactions, boundary crossing behavior, filtering, secrecy, private meetings, or emotional closeness that should belong within the marriage. Infidelity is not just about what happened, it is about what was violated. Infidelity hurts because it attacks the core pillars of marriage: trust, the belief that your partner protects your heart; safety, the feeling that you are emotionally secure; identity, the sense of us you built together. When infidelity happens, many spouses don't just feel hurt, they feel unanchored. You may question, was anything real? Was I not enough? How did I miss this? Can I trust my own judgment again? This is why betrayal creates trauma, not because of the act alone, not because it rewrites your emotional reality overnight. Myth that minimize infidelity and deepen wounds. Let's address a few. It just happened. No, infidelity is a series of choices, often small ones that crossed boundaries. It meant nothing. If it meant nothing, it wouldn't have required secrecy. I was unhappy. Unhappiness explains pain. It does not justify betrayal. It was only emotional. Emotional affairs wound deeply because they redirect intimacy away from the marriage. This means silence pain and delay accountability. Healing requires truth, not excuses. Here is hard but necessary truth. Infidelity is a choice, but it is often a symptom of deeper relational breakdown. This does not mean blame the betrayed spouse. Responsibility always belongs to the one who crossed the boundary. But understanding the context matters. Infidelity often grows where there is emotional disconnection, resolved conflicts, unmet emotional needs, poor boundaries, avoidance of hard conversations, lack of emotional intimacy. When these issues remain unaddressed, vulnerability increases and boundaries weaken. Infidelity does not just break hearts, it breaks the sense of safety that love is built on. And when safety is broken, healing must be intentional. This brings us to the end of episode 1 of our powerful series on infidelity in marriage. If this episode stirred emotions, questions, or memories, you are not weak, you are human. In episode 2, we go deeper into what happens after betrayal. We'll talk about emotional shock, betrayal trauma, grief, confusion, and how to survive the early stage without losing yourself. So stay with us. Share this episode with someone who needs understanding, not judgment. And remember, healing begins the moment truth is spoken out loudly. Thank you. Chronicle Code Podcast. Yours, Disa Therapist.